I'm back after a few days absence again, and I'm just getting my allergy meds, and I had to take my inhaler. I was being very good about taking all of my allergy medication and my inhaler, and things were pretty good health-wise for me. But, just a minute. But the last several days, I stopped taking my allergy meds, and I wasn't taking my inhaler because I've been busy for the last few days. And when you get real busy like that, you get forgetful. It's a good thing that I'm not a person that I have to, you know, have daily meds because, you know, my health demands it. For example, like if I was a diabetic and I was not taking my insulin, you know, that has to be done daily. You know, that sort of thing. It's a good thing, what I'm saying, that I'm not a person like that, because I'm not good about taking meds. I mean, I have bad allergies and I have asthma, and I'm really, especially during allergy season, I'm supposed to be, you know, making sure that I'm being faithful and taking my meds so that I don't get flare-ups and breathing problems, which I've been having is breathing problems, and I'm trying to get all this squared away. I got that unplugged, and I've got my flip-flops on today and my capris, and there's girlies on the bed, and I'm wearing, I bought, I think I showed you guys these over at Target. No, not at Target, at Walmart. I got these swimsuit cover-up. They're terry cloth. I got a black one and I got a pink one, and I like them because, you know, they come down over your thighs. I like wearing them with capris or, you know, shorts underneath. That's why I bought them. And let's see. So, okay, I wanted to show you up here in my bedroom and my office because we had a busy day yesterday, didn't we, girlies? We were really busy. Matter of fact, the girlies did not get their nap yesterday, which was actually kind of nice because by the time that I settled down for the evening, I could sit there and relax, and they were all sleeping on the couch until it was time to go to bed. So, I've got a bag over there that I have not thrown away. That's the third bag. I have 2 other bags, and the other 2 that I threw away were really full. That one's not quite full. I didn't want to fill it too much because inside there are cables. My husband, as I have mentioned many times, my husband is the type of person that, and I need to open windows today because it's going to be 70 degrees today. I don't want to say he's a hoarder, but he doesn't want to throw things out just in case. Just in case. But guess what? His parents were like that. And, you know, you learn from your parents. Monkey see, monkey do, right? But, anyhow, when we had to clean out my in-laws' house when we moved my mother-in-law up here, my husband, he was like furious. I can't believe all this stuff they kept all these years. And I'm like, if it wasn't for me throwing things out, see, because my mother-in-law was the one that was like that, and my father-in-law went along with her. And so, anyway, I won't do that. I throw things out. And he's only allowed to keep whatever cables we are going to use, because some of those cables that I found when I was cleaning out that office is stuff that we brought with us from Chicago, and we stopped using them there. We don't use them here. And so, see what my husband does every time, you know, because technology is constantly advancing. Every time that we get something new technology-wise and he undoes it, you know, let's save the cables because we don't know if we ever need them. And it's like, no, because when they come out with new things, they have new kinds of cables. So just get rid of everything. So anyway, so that's what's in that bag. And we need a new one of these things because that one's all ripped up. And our keyboard's over there. And so, let me take you into the office now. Yesterday, I ran to Lowe's first. Then I ran to Staples. Then I went to Walmart. Then when I came home from there, then I had to cut the grass. And after I cut the grass, then I came up here And I was going to film in here yesterday and show you what I was doing, but Adam doesn't mind being on the camera. My son Brian, he doesn't like being filmed, and I don't know why. And he actually films. He has a YouTube channel. He films, but he films all his friends. He has a channel where he does skateboarding stuff, and you know, all the tricks and all the stuff that the skateboarding boys do. And so when he goes skateboarding, he skateboards a little bit, but most of the time he's there filming his friends, and he comes home and he edits and loads everything up, but he himself does not really like being on the camera. But anyway, we had an armoire over there, and because that's what we had in Chicago. Our bedroom was about the size of the bedroom that we have now. Our bedroom plus bathroom was about the size of our bedroom and bathroom now, and we did not have this. So we had one of those armoire things because all of our bedrooms were in use in Chicago by our kids, so we didn't have an office. And it was nice because, you know, you can close the doors and it hides everything, and it looks like a nice armoire piece of furniture in your bedroom. Then when you open it up, on the sides, there's all the little shelves and everything, and your computer, your printer. And then there was a filing drawer at the bottom on this side, and over this side was just like a little desk thing, credenza, not a credenza, but like a little desk. Anyway, I've been wanting to get rid of that for the longest time, and I've been putting it off, and so finally I said, we have to get new office furniture. So that's coming tomorrow. So we had to tear down yesterday because Adam was off yesterday. And when I painted the office here, see, when I had to do where the armoire was, I had to move that thing myself, and it was super, super duper heavy. I had a hard time doing it, so I could only get one coat of paint back there, and so I got like brush marks, you know, here and there on there. But that's okay, because once the new desk is there with the hutch, and then I've got like this picture, if it works out the way I'm hoping it's going to work out, I'm hoping like to put this, you know, like over here. And so, you know, and then I have this one that I'm putting up. This is our trip when we went to Northern California, except for that, that's Disney World at Christmas. And this is our trip, one of our outings to Mill Creek Park in Ohio when we go back home to visit family. And that's Sausalito. That's in Northern California when we went here. But, you know me, I'm an outdoorsy person, and I'm going with the whole, you know, outdoors theme to the office here. So, anyhow, I bought 2 desks because I wanted to be able to have a desk right here that I could slide my chair on, and I'll have little desk things on it. Not a whole lot of stuff, but it's mostly my workspace so I can work. And then when I need to get on my computer, I want to be able to flip my chair around and come back. So that's why I've got another desk. It's the same exact desk. And then we got a hutch that goes on top of here that, you know, has drawers and slots for papers and, you know, all the little doodad things. It's got a little, like, it's not a cork board that you put the push pins, like, you know, when you put like a notice up. It's real nice. It's like tufted satin. So that, and then we have 2 filing cabinets. These filing cabinets are just the regular standard size. This is a little bit wider because instead of like when you pull the drawer out and everything's this way, everything goes this way instead. And so we got 2 filing cabinets coming. I have to empty out this. I emptied out the bottom, but the top I have not emptied out yet because I really need to get a box so it will hold everything, so all my papers and stuff don't go spilling out of all my files, because I don't want to have to recollect everything. So tonight's garbage night. So yesterday, Adam and Brian, they took all of this apart. They unscrewed all the doors, and they like disassembled the whole thing, and it went downstairs in pieces. And so all of that's got to go out to the garbage tonight with that. So my one filing cabinet, I'm hoping to keep my printer on it. And then the other filing cabinet, I will put my microwave on there. And I keep a microwave up here, so I'm not constantly running up and down the stairs. I like to have hot tea to drink, you know. So I really just have that up here to boil my water. And also, like, if I'm going to be up here for sometimes hours, sometimes I'm up here doing a lot of things. So like I have a snack, I usually try to keep, you know, popcorn up here so I can pop popcorn. So anyway, so, and that's a new lamp, and I have to get this camera thing situated. And these were glasses that we got over at Marshall's when I redid Carly's room. This was to put like her brushes in, you know, her eyeshadow brushes and blush brushes and that sort of thing. But she left it all here. She didn't want to take it, so I'm using it. I'm going to put my dry erase markers here, my highlighters. I have some other highlighters. I've got to take care of all this stuff when I get my desk. This is just for right now what I threw in here, but pens and pencils in this one. And this was the tray that she had sitting on there for like jewelry and stuff, and so I'm going to use this as well. Here's some of my tea. Oh, this is my baby picture. That's me. I think I was 2 months old there. But anyway, tea, and I haven't cleaned this off yet. I'm waiting till after I move this whole thing. I've got to dust it, but I bought this little thing. Where did I get this? I got this at, oh no, where did I get that at? I got this one at Marshall's when I went over there on Sunday. But where did I get that one? I can't even remember. It was one day last week. I was out and I was doing some shopping. Oh, I know where I got it. I went to Kirkland's. Okay, I got that from Kirkland's. I got this lamp from Kirkland's. I'll just show you. This is going to be like my haul, but my haul is a little bit, you know, disorganized because of my little mess that I got going on here. But so like I got things all back here. I have to put away all things over there. Yeah, we went to get the office furniture, and then next to the office furniture place that we went to was Kirkland's. So I stopped in there and got a few things. Then Sunday I went to Marshall's, and these are my husband's. He got both of these for Christmas. Adam gave him one and Brian gave him the other one. Obviously Adam and Brian didn't know what each other was giving their dads, so that's why we had two Uncle Si's. Have you heard those?
First is pretty tired, then it's pretty good. Next thing you know, you're shaving your beard and wearing capri pants.
So, I don't know where we're going to put Uncle Si. But anyway, I got this. This is one of those journals. But I'm constantly writing stuff down. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use that for just yet. But this is another, it's like a jewelry organizer. You put it in a drawer. And I'm just going to use that for like paper, clips, and whatever else. And I got this over, I think I got this at Marshall's on Sunday. This, isn't that pretty? And it's got white pearly polka dots on the outside. And I'm going to use this to put, you know, I'll put candy in there sometimes. See my mixed nuts over there? I like to eat nuts for snacks. I might put those in here. Not sure just yet. We got one of these Scentsy things over at Walmart. More notepads. I already have plenty, but just more. And then these are note cards to send little notes to people. I got this over at Marshall's. I thought this was so cute. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in there yet, and I need to get some Windex and get all the fingerprints off. But I saw that and I thought, I have to get it. And that's going to go on the desk. This is going to go on the desk, if I can pick it up. Also, it's got to be cleaned, get the fingerprints off of it. And I'm not sure exactly what I'll keep in there, but I liked it, and so that's going on the desk. And I just went through Like I said, I just went through pictures. This is a redwood tree. See the trunk? Here's the end of this one. But right over, if you can see there, see where the green, that's the edge. That is the trunk of a tree, one of those redwood trees, and so that's the kids. And that's Brian, and this is, we went to all the different gold mining towns. It took us all the way over to Nevada, and that says Stagecoach Alley, so that's Harry pointing to that. That's when we were at Alcatraz. This is still at the same park there in San Francisco area. This is the boardwalk. Joe and Carly are back there. That's Adam. That was at Santa Cruz. This was in Mill Creek Park in Ohio, like that. This is also at Sausalito. So you have the little town and shopping area of Sausalito, and right across the road's the ocean, and so that's where the kids were. And then that's Florida. And Brian was, I think he was about 2 there, and that's me. And then Adam, Joe, and Carly. So we'll get those hung up, and then I got this picture for my desk. It's my mommy and my daddy, and that's at my brother David's wedding. And I got this one for the desk. This is our house in Virginia, and that's all the kids. I always like this picture. And I got this one for the desk, if they all fit on the desk. And this is when we went to Florida. Got a glare there, but anyway, that's Harry and Brian. He was he 7 or 8? So this is probably about like 1999, something like that. So there's that. And then for the top of the hutch, I got this picture. I'm getting a glare. This picture of Brian. That's in Chicago. This is Adam. This is our kitchen in Chicago. And this is our house in Chicago. This was Carly and her friend. They were going to homecoming, so that's Carly on the left and Christina on the right. And this one, same homecoming, but this is Joe. So I'm trying to do this without a glare getting on there. But anyway, there's Joe. So I got those. I had to buy all these frames. I had to go through my pictures till I found just the right ones that were going to make me happy. As I look at everything, I like looking at old pictures and having all the memories and everything. So anyway, these are some files that was taken out of a filing drawer that we had in that armoire. So that will go in one filing cabinet. These are just odds and ends. This is, I got to get another frame because the glass is broke here, but that's Joe. I think he's like 15 months old there. And I still have some things in bags there. I got a new little clock. And then I got this over at Marshall's. I've been wanting a globe for the longest time. So anyway, we got that. And then in here, this was, I only had that basket up in here. And I just had things just in there. And it always looks so cluttered because it's got the glass. What I was thinking about doing, I was thinking about going to, cobweb. I was thinking about going over to Lowe's. You know how they have those window clings? Like, I have the rice paper window clings there on my skylight, you know, to block the sun. But they have all the different kinds of, like, window clings. I was thinking about getting something and just putting on there. But I knew I was going to be getting baskets or containers anyway to keep things organized. So when I found these real decorative ones, I thought, that's good. I don't need to do the other. But in here, this is the one that I will probably use the most. So that's why I put it on the top. So it's just like a little chest. And so inside here, I've got cameras, my little one. I got my flip camera. I got to get that camera off and put that one in here. And this goes to my little Hero camera. I've got extra printing cartridge, pens, and pencils. And I had everything stacked nicely, believe it or not. And I've got my little label maker and extra cartridges for that. Then in this one, I always keep loads and loads of tissues. So I've got tissues. These were extra Christmas cards. These are all different kinds of occasion cards, you know, because in case you forget to go get somebody a birthday card, or you find out somebody is sick, you know, get well, or somebody, you know, had a loved one that died, sympathy card. I like to keep those cards on hand so that, you know, I can just grab a card and go send it off. And so then in this one here, I have all extra notebooks and notepads there. I keep a piece of cardboard in case, you know, you need to write on something and press hard, you know, so you're not scratching or anything. I have extra CD things, cardstock, and then all of this, all the way to the bottom, is extra notebook paper. I have all of this left over from when Brian was in school, because I would, you know, buy up a whole bunch of school supplies, and he's been out of school now for 3 years. So I have all of this, and then all extra, you know, envelopes and bubble wrap in case I need to send anything. And then down here I have all kinds of batteries, all different sizes. And then down in here I have, this is miscellaneous. This is like tissue paper and folders, file folders, the big envelopes that, you know, you mail things. This is an extra Swiffer duster thing, you know, timer, Velcro stuff, just miscellaneous things. Adam, we're still leaving his amplifier here, because I think I explained that about him, you know. It's when he starts doing his jam sessions, it's very loud. Back here on this side of the house, we don't hear it. So, but his guitars are in his room. We used to keep all that in here. So I told him, you bring your guitar, you plug in, you jam, and when you're finished, you take it back to your room. So anyway, so I did that. And then I keep this extra dish here for dog water. These are just CDs in here. These are all different kinds of tools, and I keep hand sanitizer and wipes and things like that there. This is miscellaneous, all kinds of cables, and I have no idea what any of that is. Harry needs to go through that. And this is also miscellaneous, more cards and just little doodad things there. And I have my DVD player. So anyway, all of this will all be taken care of tomorrow. I probably won't be vlogging tomorrow because my furniture's not supposed to come until, they gave me a window. It's a weird time. 10:47. I've never heard of that. I hear like, you know, 10 o'clock or 10:30. But 10:47 to 12:47. So anywhere between 11 and 1. They should be coming. And then once they get here, then I've got to get up here. I got to hang pictures, and I got to put everything together, and, you know, files that are already out, get those in a drawer. But I don't think I'll do it this week, but I'll wait till one day next week. I got to go back then into the bedroom and get all of those files, and I'll have to, you know, refile everything and get all of that organized, and that will take me a good day, if not a day and a half, because there's a lot to do. So anyway, okay, we're going downstairs. So I guess that's it for up here. So, and I bought a new fan, one of those. I thought that would be better, pump out a lot more colder air. I mean, we got the ceiling fan, that works okay, but I got that, and I paid $100 for that over at Lowe's. It's called the Vornado. It works fine, but I was a little bit disappointed, you know, for buying a more higher end fan, hoping it was going to pump out, like, when I talk about I want real cool air, I mean I want freezing cold refrigerator, freezer air. And the reason why is because, you know, I keep mentioning that I'm menopausing, and we have air conditioning, and even running the ceiling fans, I still get so hot. So let's go downstairs, and I will show you a little bit outside now. Oh, we got Mr. Binks coming up here. So out front here, you can see I had the boys take out all of the rose bushes. And we're thinking about getting another tree like this, or I'm thinking about getting like one of those little ornamental flowering type trees. And you know, where my neighbor has one across the street, and it like cascades down, and in the spring it looks really pretty with the flowers that are on it. They look like little mini weeping willows, or like you know, there's wisteria that are vines, but there's wisteria that are also bushes. And I'm kind of wondering if, I think they said that that was a weeping cherry, a dwarf weeping cherry, but little mini wisteria bushes are pretty like that too. But anyway, get back, Lucy. Whoops, get back. So, whoops. Why don't you hang out here for a minute because the girlies are in the way. You know, I just did a whole bunch of talking and the thing wasn't even recording. So let me do this again. So I was talking about my perennials did not come back in most of my pots. Harry got that from work. So what I was saying was I got these 2 pots here, but I got some other ones. I need to bring those out. It's supposed to be up in the 80s by the end of the weekend and through the weekend, and I'm going to wait until the end of the week to see what the temperatures are going to be like for next week, because if it looks like the temperatures are going to stay up, I'm going to go ahead and plant my flowers. So I'll go out this weekend and buy my flowers, and that's what I'll be doing this weekend, hopefully, because it depends if it rains, but I will get flowers in my pots. And then this big rose bush, guess what? Oh, guess what? My 2 small rose bushes, see, we were going to almost have to dig out these as well. And Harry says, no, a lot of it started coming back. Go look at it. And I did, and a lot of it did come back. So I trimmed back most of the dead branches that were on here. This one, I still, you know, have to come do a little bit of trimming in there for this one here. But, so these survived. This was good. And as we took this rose bush out, my lilac, it started falling down because it was being held up by the rose bush. So, see, the guy that planted all this, the guy that had the house before us, see, he planted too many things, as I've mentioned before, and he planted everything too close that things got in the way. So like with this rose bush here, like this didn't have a chance to spread as it's supposed to. That's got a little bit of a gaping area right here because the rose bush pushed back into it, you know, so it couldn't grow. But the thing is, that's nice. You see, you get new little branches every time, and even new little things will come there. So I'm hoping in a couple years that this and this is going to fill out, so I don't have to plant anything in here. I was thinking I was going to have to plant something in there, and I was thinking, what can I put in there? But I won't have to. What I'm going to have to do, though, is in the meantime, just to fill in here a little bit, I'm going to buy a big flower pot. Yes, another one. And I'm going to get, you know, some flowers to put in that, just to kind of fill this in a little bit for this year. And then when we get all of our mulch and stuff, and obviously that's got to be remulched. And one more thing before I forget. I cannot believe I almost forgot about this. Harry pointed this out to me over the weekend. We were outside. It's, when the boys were digging out the rose bushes on Saturday. He said, do you see that pitcher over there? Meaning this pitcher. All this water, because when I had cleaned out my sink and was cleaning all of this out, this was laying in there. I had it all rinsed out and everything, and I stuck it here. And then we had 3 days of rain last week, and they were like torrential downpours. And on Facebook, if anybody remembers me posting, it's like a monsoon outside. It was coming down like a monsoon for like 2 days. This is all the rainwater, and actually some of the water has evaporated since that time, because it's been about a week now, because you can actually see the water line. It was there. And so I thought I'd just show you this. The boys, when they had to carry, that was really heavy, bringing that down the stairs. If this whole thing would have been put together, that thing would have been so heavy. Our movers, when we moved here, they even had a hard time taking upstairs because that was like solid. It was super duper heavy. So by the time that they start bringing the shelving and stuff down, they just plopped it there. But that's okay because our garbage people are picking it up. Our garbage people are pretty good that if you call them ahead of time and tell them you're going to have things outside, they'll take bigger, chunkier pieces of furniture and stuff like that. They'll haul it away, but you have to call them. If you don't call them, it'll all sit out there unless you have a nice garbage man that, you know, assumes that, you know, somebody has called and then they just go ahead and take it. But anyway, yeah, so this is like the backing. We're going to take this out tomorrow. I'm not worried about it, but these were two of the, well, this I think was where I had my keyboard, and that was connected over in there. That was, I don't know what that was, but then these were all the different doors, and this one was where the filing cabinet was. That's why we have it taped shut so the door doesn't keep coming out. And then that is a door, and then look at all of this. So this is why this all had to come down in pieces, and then you have this thing here. Look at those faces. Look at those faces. Lucy, don't drink that. But anyway, it's morning. I'm going to go in the house, have another cup of coffee before my coffee pot goes off, and I have no more hot coffee. And just putter around here for today. Just find things to do. This is what today is. It's one of those you got to find something to do days. So anyhow, I will see you guys in the next video.